to the channel. This is Carrie here from Carrie Counts Cash. Hope you're all doing well. I don't know if you watched my previous video, my cash stuffing video for the first paycheck of July. This is the second video to go with that, the savings challenge video. So if you've not watched the cash stuffing, I recommend you go do that. Please know that I did have some filming issues tonight, or really rather the night prior. And so I had started filming and then there was a power outage and it was pitch black. It was like 10:30 at night. So I had gotten halfway through the video, lost all of like the footage and whatnot, basically the urge to film after that point. So I gave up and we're just gonna start from scratch. Now there is a challenge or two that I had went ahead and like scratched and moved on with, but we're going to honor that as we go forward. So if some things have changed since you've last seen them, as far as the challenges go, please just ignore that and bear with me. So let's get into it. The first one we're going to do is our Save 2023 in 2023 by Madeline Budgets. Y'all know everything that I do for challenges in this video will be linked below. So if you're interested in one of those links, definitely go check out the description box. And if there's anything that you see in the video that you like and I don't specifically talk about today, ask me. Go ahead and ask me. I have links for it pretty much. And if I don't, then I can lead you in the right direction. For Madeline's challenge, we have 1,018 here. 1,000 is in the bank. And there are $3 in basically $1 coins that I've just left in the sleeve that it's in. We are gonna add $125 today. I have already marked off the bubbles. So let's just go ahead and throw that in there. We will do, first of all, we'll put down this 5 and we'll just take 130. So I'm just gonna take like most of the 20s and we'll figure it out. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120. And we'll add this 10 in here. And I'm not gonna count this one this week. I'm sure you can figure out what 1,018 plus 125 equals to, but I'm just not gonna count this one this week. So we are more than halfway done. We have caught up officially in this challenge, and I can't guarantee I'm always going to stuff that high of a number. I think to finish it by the end of the year, I have about $80 per pay set to go towards this, but that doesn't account for magic months or like me stuffing higher dollar amounts in this right now. So that's where we're at with this one. And then I said I had scratched one challenge. Let's flip back here a little bit to my match 3 by Lenovo B. Now, my last few videos when I've been playing this game, I have been doing it incorrectly. And thank you to one of my absolute favorite friends here on YouTube. She kindly pointed it out that I was so confidently wrong and that no wonder I was winning every week because I was pretty much just cheating and doing whatever the heck I wanted to do. So moving forward, we are going to do it correctly. And the rules are not scratch all of these circles in one basically play area. The rules are to just pick 3 and scratch them. And if you get 3 identical symbols, then you win. But if you don't, then you lose. And you pay whatever's under that circle. So I ended up getting 2 donkeys and 1 seal. And obviously those are not a match. So I ended up earning myself $10 into the pot this week. So that makes $70, and it's a little humbling, but that's okay. You know, I was saving a little bit more when I was doing it wrong, and I'm okay with that. So it doesn't hurt me none. It's all going to the same place in the end. And I think once we finish like all of the play areas, we are going to scratch all of the You Lose stickers and add that as well, just for like a little bit extra. That will be cheating, but I'm okay with that one. So the $10 is in there, And moving forward from here, I'm just going to take the randomizer and we will go through and we will play like we would normally. So from this point on, we are starting fresh. So I apologize for the technical difficulties and things that I had. So yeah, I hope you guys don't mind. So our randomizer I got from KTW Planning and Budgeting. She is here on YouTube. She's also on Etsy. And this is just a fun little way of like keeping my savings challenges fresh so that I'm not always doing the same challenges and getting bored of them. This kind of keeps the excitement high, but it also doesn't feel like my money is stretching too far because I don't play all of these challenges every week. It's just, I don't know, it's more of like a motivating, like kind of interesting way to keep it fun. So that is how we like to do here. And so we take our little D20, and she sells the randomizer with or without dice. I bought these from somebody separate. There was a company called Dicebound on Etsy, and I absolutely loved them. They all kind of look like this. Here's the set. Just do like a quick little look. These ones were from Lenovo B, so they don't count. But these were all included from Dicebound, and they're absolutely gorgeous. But so we'll take our D20 and we'll roll and we'll see what challenge we're going to play first. 4, which is our $150 mini challenge. This was a freebie from Cashbee on Etsy. I received this after I bought her TFSA tracker. She is a fellow Canadian. She's here on YouTube and Etsy. She definitely deserves your love and support, so please go check her out. And then I will show you what the mini challenge looks like. It's just this cute like $150 challenge here. And I've just been rolling the dice and seeing what I get. There's only amounts of like 5 and 10 on here, so it feels like a low pressure kind of deal. But let's roll and see what we're gonna stuff. A 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is $5 going in here. So we'll color this off. And I'm gonna try and make change as we go, if at all possible. So we cannot, but that's fine. So I'll put 5 in here, which means there's $25 in this challenge. 10, 15, yep, $25. $14 is Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts is next. That is number 14 here. So what we do for the Queen of Hearts, this one is from CocoChicLiving. We'll take it out of the protective sleeve here. So basically you decide what you want each of the suits to be worth. So diamonds are 15, clubs are 5, spades are 10, and hearts are 20. The Queen of Hearts is a little bonus. I'm gonna put $50 in there if I get that. But what I do is I roll this 6-sided dice. I see how many cards I'm going to pull each week using this, and then I'll pull those cards. And once you have pulled all cards, then either you start again or you just reallocate that money and decide you're gonna stop. So we're gonna roll, see how many cards we're gonna pull this week. Oh, 6, so that's a lot, but that's okay. This deck of cards that I'm using used to belong to my grandfather before he passed, so some of them are a little bit like well loved, so just bear with me. I know they don't look like the cutest things, but they mean a lot to me. So we're gonna give it a little shuffle, being gentle because I don't want to destroy these. And I'm gonna kind of cut here and we'll start picking. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So So this might cost me a pretty penny, but that is okay because that means we're 6 cards closer to being done with the challenge. So let's see what we're looking at. The first one is a 6 of diamonds, so that's $15. I'm gonna keep a kind of a running tally as we go. So 15 plus a spade is 10, so that's $25. Plus another spade is $35. Plus a heart is $55. Plus a club is $60. Oh, and the Queen of Hearts, so that's $110 going in here this week. But we know that we don't have to worry about this moving forward. That one is already done. So we're gonna do 110. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just bear with me here because some of these 10s are so crisp, so it's hard to really like count them appropriately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, yeah, we'll do another one. So let's just double check. So the Queen of Hearts is 50, and we'll color as we go. So 1. So then the Queen of Clubs is $5. So that's $55. Plus the Jack of Hearts is another $20, so that's $75. Plus the 2 and the Ace of Spades, and those are $10 each, so that's another $20. So that is $95. Plus the 6 of diamonds, so that is where we get our 110. And because we don't reuse the cards in one game, I'm just gonna throw them in this like little bikini bag. Yes, I get it. Don't, you know, don't come for me about that. And we are going to add our 110 in here to make $130. Six is our $1,000 savings challenge from Crafty Night Designs. We have not started this one yet, so this is exciting. I'm looking forward to starting this one. I think it's the cutest thing. That is this little one here. And so in total you save $1,000, but all of these little honeycombs and bees are different amounts. So we're gonna roll our D20 and just see what we get. 16 is what that's on. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we'll do 10 for this one. And I can count differently every week, kind of like go in a different direction. So it's not always gonna necessarily be super obvious which way we have to go. So $10 going in there. 19 is survive the night. The goal is to get to the end of the game board and survive the night. So each knife is $20 and each sneaker is $5. If you land on a knife, you automatically roll again, because if you can't pay the penalty pretty much, then you have to start from the beginning because you did not survive the night. So I'm gonna roll this dice and we're gonna see how many times I'm gonna roll. 3 times. And this is the dice we're gonna roll for this game. So 2, 1, 2, which is a knife. Now, because I landed on a knife, I have to roll again. So this isn't gonna count towards one of my 3 rolls, but I'll mark that off. Roll again, and we got a 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So sneakers, which is another $5. A 6, which is my second roll technically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another set of sneakers, or pair, I guess. So that's $30 in total this week, and we'll roll one more time. A 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So another pair of sneakers. So 5, 10, 15 plus 20 is $35. So 10, 20, 30, 35 in Survive the Night this week. And it doesn't take much to get towards the end of the game board. We're already basically halfway there. And so each time we get to the end, we just reallocate that money somewhere else, which makes this one feel like a low pressure game. This is by Sincerely Roxy Designs, and I got this off of Etsy. 7 is $1,300 scratch. We haven't done this one in a while, so that's exciting. That's here. This is by Brooklyn Studios on Etsy. What we're going to do, this is a double-sided scratch card. So there's this side and then this side. We're gonna roll our D20 and we're just gonna scratch whatever number that works out to be. 11. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. $60. Ooh, this hurt. Okay, so we're adding 60. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60 here. And so now in the $1,300 scratch off, we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 305, which means we are not doing that bad. We only have like $305 here, which is great because that means we need less than $1,000 now on this challenge, and that is exciting to me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way or not, but this is one we don't do very often, but the numbers are typically bigger, so I always feel like I get more progress on this one when we do it. Now, how much money do we have? We have $40, so there are still some things I can do with this. But what I think I want to do now is there are 2 challenges that I kind of would like to not necessarily finish, but move on to the next one. So I think, let me grab the first one and we'll see where we end up. All right, let's put this back now that I'm not counting it. We may or we may not be able to finish all of these like play areas here. We probably won't do the you lose things this time around, but let's see if we can kind of scratch off the circles and still come ahead. I think once I scratch all of these, I will reallocate that money into sinking funds, and then I will scratch these and then reallocate that money. So that it kind of breaks it up a little bit. So let's do one row at least, and we'll kind of decide if we want to keep going or not. I'm going to scratch these 3 circles, I believe. Let's get going. We got 2 armadillos and an elephant, so we did not win this game. Let's scratch off the circle over here and see how much we're paying. $15. And do I dare go one more time? I think I'm going to. So let's do... I do have to say, Bubble, since you like pointed out how drastically incorrectly I was playing this challenge, it's very humbling. I was like, oh yeah, I'm winning every time, and now I'm like not doing that at all. So let's scratch and see what we have to pay now, because 2 wolves and a hippo do not equal a winning ticket. $5. So let's, yeah, we'll just take the 5, and we've still got $20. Do you think we can do it? I think probably we can do it. So let's go ahead, and then maybe what I'll do is I will just call an end to this after we scratch this one off, and I won't worry about the you lose stickers over here. But I'm so tempted. I might borrow some money from something else and just finish that. Shoot, what do I want to do? All right, let's do these 2. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay, 2 little monkeys and a cheetah, so did not win again. And we are putting $10 in the pot here. So we still have 10, and I am so tempted to borrow this money from Impulses and see what's under here. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and if I regret that, fine, but if I manage to complete it, then I might just give myself back a little bit of money for Impulses and go from there. So yeah, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're not gonna be a wuss about this. Let's go. Okay, $5, we can handle that. So put that back. All right, so that's a 15, so we'll take the 5, and from Impulses, I will pull 10 so far to make up for the rest of that, and then we'll see what else we owe here. So for Impulses, we owe this challenge $15 is what I have decided to do. So I'm gonna put this 20 in and take one of these 5s, leave that in there, and basically say that we finished this challenge. I did not expect to do that tonight, and I'm sorry if that was boring for you guys. But when I get to like more than halfway down the sheet, I'm like, oh, I'm so tempted to just finish it off. and move on to something else. So let's figure out how much we saved in this challenge. I gotta organize first. So in match 3, we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and 125, which isn't a bad payday. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 25 in impulses, just because I feel like that's fair to pay that back. And then we will have $100 to allocate elsewhere. And I think what I'm going to choose to do with this is I am going to put $50 in Christmas, and then I will decide where I want the rest of this to go. So now in Christmas we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, and 280 in Christmas. So we are just a little over halfway to our goal of 500 right now. And let's just flip through and see where I want to put this. We'll do 10 in health. And so we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, and 210. Impulses, we're gonna put the 25 in there to make 30. Not today, Satan will leave, Planner will leave, Polaris will do 10. So 100, 200, 220, 230, 240, 245. Special, let's put 10 in there just on account of Maya's birthday and I don't know what I'm doing. So that's 15. Stock up we'll leave for now. Vet visits and YouTube we won't do anything with. Let's do 10 in fees. So this will make this 15. And then there is 250 in service. So 265 in car maintenance right now. And then the other 10 is gonna go in Wanderlust because that's my current priority, where I have a few trips to Nova Scotia planned. So miscellaneous has 30. We're gonna leave it like that. Boy, this one really needs a condensing so badly. But in weekenders, we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. Wait a minute, that's not right. 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. So 445 in weekenders. And I think that's a great place to leave this off for now. Like I said, I wasn't finished, or I wasn't planning on finishing that savings challenge. But we've got a couple from Lenovo that we can move on to. So I'm excited to do that. She has so much fun stuff on her Etsy shop. And this was a freebie that I got from her, and it's been fun. But I'm looking forward to moving on from this one now. What I do want to do really quickly though is I'm going to put this in my completed savings challenge binder. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to write today's date, and it's July 7, and we saved $125 from this. And then next time we play, we will probably not do wolves. I think I want to save that to last. That's the one I actually purchased from her. I think I'm going to do Safari next time and just play through to the end. And then we will scratch off all the circles on this one as well. So we'll decide what we want our animals to be, and then what we want our small like icons, the map and the camera and all that to be. So this one is the one we're going to do next time we end up playing Lenovo's challenges. Fun times. That is it for the saving challenge video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I always have so much fun filming these videos. Look forward to them every 2 weeks. It's literally like I never know what's gonna happen. It's so much fun. It's just like a Thursday night game night. Today's Friday night, so that's even better, living life on the wild side at 10 o'clock. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you when I see you. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.